Why does a narcissist treat their new supply better than how they treated you? Why do they do things for them they never did for you? Is it because the new supply is better than you? Or is it because the narcissist has changed? Let's find out in today's episode. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. In this episode, we are going to learn 5 reasons why a narcissist treats their new supply better than how they treated their old supply. Before I start with reason number 1, I wonder if you are struggling as an old supply to see the narcissist treat their new supply better than how they treated you. If yes, what are your experiences? Drop them in comments below and help other survivors feel validated. Reason number 1. The novelty factor. The novelty factor is a devastating aspect of a narcissist's behavior. Why devastating? Because it never lets them settle with one thing and feel satisfied. They have the urge to purge, which makes them recycle people like objects once they no longer provide the narcissistic supply they crave. Once the supply they are getting from you does not hit the threshold, they discard you in favor of something they perceive as new and exciting. They are drawn to new and exciting experiences because it refreshes their system and keeps distracting them from their real self. Acquiring a new supply is like exploring and conquering new territory. They thrive on the feeling of gaining control of a new person and putting them under their spell. When a narcissist meets someone new, they feel an initial rush of excitement and energy that they don't experience with you or other old supplies, which is akin to falling in love for them, except it is nowhere near real love. The outcome of bringing someone down and destroying them drives their narcissistic self, which is why they are on their best behavior in the early stages of the relationship with their new supply, treating them like their soulmate. They express their love for this supply by posting about it on social media, doing things they never did for you, or abandoning their children, creating an illusion of a perfect relationship. But all of it is like building castles in the air. Everything comes crumbling down once the narcissist gets bored again and the devaluation begins. Reason number 2, the idealization phase. During this phase, the narcissist creates an idealized version of yours in their head, making you perfect and flawless. Perfect in what sense? Perfect in that you do not have a voice, you do not ask questions, you make them look good in front of others, you do not see through their facade, and you do not know about their insecurities. Consequently, they shower you with compliments, gifts, and attention, making the new supply feel special and valued. The narcissist's behavior during this phase can be attributed to their deep-seated desire to maintain their self-image as superior and perfect. It is what I call an internal projection of the qualities of their false self on you, on the new supply, which simply means they fall in love with themselves, not you. They never get to know the real you. By associating themselves with a seemingly perfect partner, they feel a sense of validation and worth. However, the idealization phase is often short-lived and the narcissist's behavior changes rapidly once their new supply fails to meet their idealized expectations. Once you ask a question, hold them accountable, or point out a flaw in them, they destroy you. Reason number 3, they want to evoke jealousy in you. A narcissist treats their new supply better than they treated you in an attempt to make you jealous. By doing so, they gain power and control over you as their old supply, while establishing control over their new supply. They see people as puppets and like puppeteering old and new supplies all together. By treating the new supply with more affection, attention, and gifts, they try to prove to you that they are now with someone better than you and other supplies they have been with in the past. This is nothing but a way for the narcissist to validate their superiority, as they see themselves as having upgraded to a better partner. This behavior is particularly damaging to those who have been in a relationship with the narcissist. They start questioning themselves and wonder if they have made a mistake in recognizing the narcissist. You ask questions like, is this new supply better than me? What if they have more to offer than I offered in the relationship? What if they aren't as crazy as I was? You need to recognize that the narcissist's idealization of the new supply is not a reflection of the fact that the other person is better than you, but rather a tactic used by the narcissist to maintain control and power over their ex-partner through inducing jealousy. Reason number 4, the desire for control. All narcissists are driven by control. You know that. Control is what they want in all relationships. They want to be the ones making the decisions and dictating the terms of the relationship. But the longer the relationship lasts, the lesser the control, unless the narcissist has 3 things: power, influence, and money. When in a long-term relationship, they feel like they have less control over you because you see through their shit and do not buy it anymore. You know the monster that lives underneath the facade, and they cannot control your perceptions the way they used to earlier. This loss of control leads to frustration and anger. They hate the fact that you aren't living under their thumb anymore. When a new supply is introduced, the narcissist feels like they have a chance to re-establish maximum control over this new person and the situation. They see the new supply as a fresh prey, a fresh start that can be easily lured into the trap. This sense and foresight of control make them treat the new supply better only until they lose control again and just move to the next person. Reason number 5, the pursuit of validation. You know, narcissists have an extreme need for validation and attention. They want to be admired, adored, and worshipped by those around them. When the new supply is introduced, the narcissist feels like they have a new audience to impress, a new person to fool, a new brain to brainwash, and a new heart to hurt. This pursuit of validation of their grandiosity and entitlement leads to better treatment of the new supply, but temporarily. They want the new supply to praise, adore, admire, want, and validate them. They like the chase to get your approval, get the new supply's approval, and do not give up on pursuing the new supply unless they have their approval. However, once they feel like they have secured the admiration of their new supply, they lose interest and hate the new supply for giving in. They start to devalue them, and the whole cycle of abuse is played through. In a nutshell, just because it shines doesn't mean it's gold. Just because they're posting about their new supply on their social media doesn't mean they have changed or accepted the new supply as their soulmate. Do not internalize what you see, for it is nothing but a mirage. It is nothing but an illusion. That was it for today's episode. I hope you found it insightful and helpful. If you did, please drop a like, drop a comment, share this episode with others. I'll talk with you in the next one. Until then, let the healing begin.